Welcome to the spoken tutorial on making a protective face cover at home. In this tutorial, we will learn about the need for us to wear a protective face cover, important warnings for health workers and COVID-19 patients, safety precautions regarding the protective face covers, procedure to make a protective face cover with and without a sewing machine, precautions before wearing and while removing the protective face cover, correct way to sanitize and store the protective face cover. We must first understand the need to wear a protective face cover. To protect ourselves from coronavirus, wearing a face cover is important. India being densely populated, wearing a face cover is especially recommended. To prevent and control coronavirus, many types of face covers are being used. Among them, homemade protective face cover is easy to make and can be reused too. Before going ahead, please remember the important warnings. Homemade face cover is not for health workers. It is neither for people working with or in contact with COVID-19 patients. COVID-19 patients should not use homemade face covers. All such people must wear only the specified protective gear. There are other safety precautions that you should always remember. Homemade face covers do not give full protection. They only reduce the chances of inhaling droplets in the air from an infected person. Do not use the face cover without washing it. Do not share your face cover with anyone. Always maintain a minimum of 2 meters social distancing with everyone. Frequently wash your hands with soap for 40 seconds. We will now see a simple method to make a reusable face cover at home. It can be made using a cotton cloth which is easily available at home. While making it, ensure that it covers the mouth and nose completely. One should be able to tie it over the face easily. Homemade face covers can be easily made with and without a sewing machine. Let us first see how to make a protective face cover with a sewing machine. You will need a 100% cotton cloth. The color of the cloth does not matter. Before making, wash the fabric well and boil it in salt water for 5 minutes. Let the cloth dry properly and then use it. Other items required are 4 pieces of cloth strips, scissors and a sewing machine. I will explain the procedure to make a protective face cover. Start with cutting the cloth for the face cover. For adult, it should be 9 inches by 7 inches. For a child, it should be 7 inches by 5 inches. Now we will cut the strips. For adult size face cover, cut 4 strips for tying and piping. 2 pieces each of 1.5 inches by 5 inches. Also 2 pieces of 1.5 inches by 40 inches. Attach a 1.5 inches by 5 inches strip on one end to use as piping to the fabric. Create 3 pleats facing downward of about 1.5 inches each by folding the cloth. Turn the pleated cloth to the other side and repeat the steps for pleating. Now the height of the cloth will be reduced from 9 inches to 5 inches. Secure the pleats with piping on both sides. Take extra care to keep all pleats facing downward. Next, attach the long 40-inch strip to the top and bottom of the face cover. Once again, fold both these strips 3 times and stitch. Your face cover is now ready to use. While wearing it, there should be no gaps between the face cover and your face. The side facing you should show pleats facing downwards. Never reverse the face cover for reuse and wash it thoroughly after every use. You should not touch your face or eyes. Wash your hands thoroughly when you reach home. Let us now see how to make a face cover without a sewing machine. You will need 100% cotton material or a men's cotton handkerchief and 2 rubber bands. I will now explain the procedure to make the protective face cover. Fold the handkerchief from one side to little above the middle of the cloth. Now fold over the other edge to go above the first fold. Fold this again evenly from the middle. Take a rubber band and tie it on the left side of the cloth. Now tie the other side with another rubber band. Ensure that the area in the middle of the 2 rubber bands is big enough. This will help you to cover your mouth and nose. Take one edge of the cloth on the side of the rubber band and fold over it. Do this for both sides. Now take one fold and insert it into the other fold. Your face cover is now ready to be used. To wear this face cover, just wrap each rubber band around your ears. As mentioned earlier, ensure that the face cover fits around your mouth and nose. There should be no gap in between them. Follow safety precautions before wearing a protective homemade face cover. Wash your hands properly before wearing the face cover. As soon as the face cover becomes damp or humid, switch to another face cover. After every single use of the face cover, wash it for next use. Every member in a family should have a separate face cover. While removing, do not touch the front or any other surface of the face cover. Remove it only with strings behind or the rubber bands. For string face cover, always untie the string below and then the string above. After removing, immediately clean your hands with soap and water for 40 seconds. You can also use 65% alcohol-based hand sanitizer. I will now tell you how to sanitize the face cover properly. Please follow the method compulsorily. Thoroughly wash the face cover with soap and warm water. Dry it in hot sun for at least 5 hours. Alternately, you can use a pressure cooker to sanitize. Put the face cover in water in a pressure cooker. Add salt and boil it for at least 10 minutes. Then take it out and let it dry in a clean place. You can also boil the face cover in hot water for 15 minutes. If you do not have access to a pressure cooker or boiling water, use a soap. Wash and clean with soap and apply heat on the face cover for 5 minutes. You may use an iron box to apply the heat. It is recommended that you make at least 2 face covers. You can wear one while the other is washed and dried. Now let us learn how to store the clean face covers. Take any plastic bag, clean it thoroughly with soap and water. Let it dry properly on both the sides. Keep the extra face cover in this clean bag and seal it well. You can now use your face covers one by one for daily use. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Let us summarize what we learned in this tutorial. We learned the need to wear a protective face cover due to coronavirus. We also learned about the important warnings. Health workers should not use homemade face cover. People in contact with COVID-19 patients too should not use it. COVID-19 patients also should not use these face covers. They all must wear the specified protective gear mandatorily. We also learnt about the safety precautions. Homemade face covers do not give complete protection. A face cover should neither be used without washing nor be shared with anyone. Maintain social distancing of minimum 2 meters compulsorily. Wash hands with soap for 40 seconds frequently. We also learnt the procedure to make a face cover with and without a sewing machine. Precautions to be followed before wearing and while removing the protective face cover. And the correct way to sanitize and store the protective face covers.